Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Today we are going to be investigating in Chapter 5. And yeah, we don't know who's dead. I'm like 90% confident it's Kaido. But yeah, no, this one's going to be a fun one, I reckon. Do I know where we're going to end up? No, but I'm told this is a shorter investigation. Because there's not that much to investigate. Weirdly, they didn't really leave a body. So, we're going to get into it. So first things first, I feel like, can I not investigate the hydraulic press? I can't. Okay, wrong bit. What's going on with that? So the hydraulic press is down and there's blood in the area. Hydraulic press is controlled by these buttons. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body. I don't really want to do that though. I mean, I don't think you could. I think they've been turned into a fine paste, if I'm being honest. But how you doing, Smoogie? Monica Mafal this time barely has any information at all. Yeah, it won't be of much use to us. It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. But it's a formality, and what about you? Oh! It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace to the mind. He popped out! What an attention hog. Of course I want attention, I'm the mascot for crying out loud. And yet, I've appeared a few times in that plain Jane Samugi over there. Hey, false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know? And then he... Advertising? What advertising? Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation. Yeah. Okay. What about the exosols? I mean, I can inspect them, I guess, but I think there's not much here. There's an exosol right in the middle of the hangar, but the hatch is open as well, and the cockpit is exposed. So the saddle's on the inside. It's small, but big enough for one person. I see. Okay. Oh. Okay. The hatch is open. How strange. Only Monocups can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch. Only the Monocups can open the hatch? Normally the Monocups are the only ones who can power the exosols. Normally being the keyword, because of the electro-hammer thingy, the electronic clock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anybody else? Nope, nobody asked me about it either. Even if I had been asked, I would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. The electronic lock on the hatch that only the Monocups can disable, which must be why only the Monocups can control the exosols. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the exosol. I see. I have a few ideas of where they're going to take that, but... Oh, this is the bathroom. Now that I think about it, this is where Kaito was last night. No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside the door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here. No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Oh, I didn't mean to go inside, but I guess... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, there's a crossbow. Okay, traces of blood, perhaps? Somebody got shot with a crossbow, maybe? A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from that to the door. What could it mean? Add to bullets? Yeah, okay. Then, what is that? Is that poison? Again? There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty. I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it, and I can't read it completely, but I can see the word poison. And if it's poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with the case. Small empty bottle's been added. Okay. Damn. Crossbow up next. What we got? A crossbow. This is... Oh! I forgot all about that. One of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? And then crossbow arrows. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? Okay, a lot of stuff going on. Oh, okay, it's a little I would have missed that case otherwise. Ah, this case. Is that what the crossbow was in? Oh, what's that big place over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed for the far shelf. And what's in it? Some kind of weapon? Oh, that's where the crossbow bits were. This is the case from before, right? I see. Okay. I'm now a little bit confused as to where this is going, because I thought it was just an open shut person and hydraulic press. A small window for ventilation. This is where we spoke last night. Yeah. Oh, it's a small window and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here. I suppose someone could fit through. Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Did somebody pass Kaito a crossbow? I mean, I'd imagine Maki could, but weird. Call me intrigued, though. Alright, I finished investigating everything in the bathroom. And there were more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is the crossbow from Marky's lab in here? Yeah. And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow. Why are all 3 bloodied? Ooh. And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? See, there's still so much I don't know. Case looks like it's going to be tricky. See, I think they've unspecified what poison it is, because I don't know. Well, like, did they dip the arrows in the poison, or are these two completely separate events? Oh, okay. You've been busy, Tsumugi. How about you, Himiko? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? Oh, you are right now. You might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaido's death. That's not... I don't want to hear excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me, I'll give you afro hair with my magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she won't want to talk to anyone? That's the way she did it. Right? Looks like a machine used to paint exosols, kind of smells like paint thinner. Looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. And what about the washing machine? Any, you never know, they could have stuck an exosol in there. Looks like a car washer, I imagine it's used for cleaning. Exosols doesn't look like it's been used in a while. Okay, good to at least rule it out, and then... I guess the trace of blood we should probably just document. What is this, a blood stain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press, a swipe pad as if dragged. Yeah, because before it was just drops, whereas now it looks like somebody was dragged along the floor. Looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. Well, this thing suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. So, and then these controls are the last thing I've expected before that exosol. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter whose it is, but I have to do it. I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and then pressed the button. It's not moving. I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move. Strange, it moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found... the power cord is cut! I see there's no power, so that's why it won't move. This can't be coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. I see, so we can't lift it to even get any sort of trace. Yes, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. Oh. In addition to the controls, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this for murder, they'd have no use for it. But yeah, I was going to say, what concerns me more is the safety function. This hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kai Ibo tried before, but he's a robot. So killed by either crossbow or poison and then put in, possibly? If it's like a heartbeat. Maybe it's not organic matter, maybe it's like a pulse. If the sensor detects the person, the safety sensor should have stopped it automatically. Huh. I think they were dead before they were put in the press, is going to be the official Neremik stance of the day. But what is going on here? Got an operation panel. Can I mess around with this at all? It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn it back on, though. And Smoogie, you clearly moved an exosol. I've kind of been ignoring it, but what are you playing at? There's enough info in this Monokuma file. We don't know the cause or time of death. The culprit's probably Kokichi, but I'm worried about the clash trial. Yeah, no, I'm more concerned about the thing that moved. There's an exosol right in the middle of the hangar. Hatch is open as well, the cockpit's exposed. So that's how it looks on the inside, huh? Small, big enough for one person. I mean, the Monocups can disable the lock, so only they can control it. Is nobody else going to clock the fact it moved? You could disable the lock and control it. It moved! The red exosol is completely still. Shuichi is dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart. It shouldn't move anymore, not without the Monocups or Kokichi. So it's just a pile of scrap then. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. True. But I suppose if Kokichi was alive, he could remote at any time. Why didn't you say that sooner? That is if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exosols, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Good point. But is that everything in here? There's no way that can be, right? But, unless I'm missing something, I think that is everything we can inspect here. So, I think there are still things to investigate here. Where, brother? Like, I don't know. Up, down? We've inspected you. I don't know. Maybe we can speak to Himiko again? I didn't mean to do that. You know it's not involved with the case. Yeah, I'll try Himiko, but, odd. I don't want to talk to you. You keep bugging me using my explosion magic. Is there a reason she doesn't want us to do it? So maybe we need to find the reason she doesn't want to speak to us? Could be it, but... Can I inspect? Oh, bit of clothing. That's rough. Caught it early, though. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press, and it is definitely Kaito's sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... No, that hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. It looks like the left sleeve is sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Will they crush completely, so that only the sleeve remains? Oh, what's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. Hole in the sleeve. What could this be? Oh! So Kaito... I mean... Right! Yeah, no, I understand what's going on entirely! I suppose that's all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. Can't check on the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. That's all about I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions, and it's still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should stop the area outside the hangar. I agree. Okay, so we can speak to the others then, but... Yeah, this feels like it's moving quickly. Only 10 minutes in and we've done with the actual main scene. Oh, hello, Kibo. The alarm system is off. Must still be affected by the electro bomb. I should investigate the place thoroughly. There's going to be some clue around here. Yeah, so we can actually walk around, which is wild, but how you doing, Kibo? Ooh, I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi. I was a bit worried, but I'm glad you're feeling better. There's something I needed to ask Kibo. Hey, Kibo, before you went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Ah yes, since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the exosol returning to the hangar. Yeah, you said they could pass through the alarm system and barrier. Yes. I never imagined something like that would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exosol, I saw somebody heading towards the hangar. You saw someone? I saw Himiko.
I was in my lab, trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
You are kidding!
A black bag?
No! At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi, and since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see? She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her, but true, it is suspicious. You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time? Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in but not leaving. Has to be that black bag Himiko was carrying. By the way, that is a little off topic, Shuichi, but what is it? The reason I wasn't feeling very well may have been due to the electro bomb, but it was also because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever. So it could have affected the human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it. Ah, right, that must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Oh. Well, thank you, Kibo. What at all? See, I can't think I can get anything out of this, so let's go. Actually, hello. Could I inspect this window and see what's going on? This is the bathroom window. It's the hangar's only window and it's not possible to fit through. That means it's the only way into the hangar is through the shutter. Okay, I was expecting to find something there, but there was something else that I was eyeing. Namely, over here there was a dropped remote ages ago. No, an electro hammer, so... Why would there be an electro hammer here? And it's out of power. Must have been used. But used for what? Be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exile, it'll run out of juice just one shot. Got it. If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Okay, I remember that being here. And then, I remember that site I saw yesterday. Oh? Exiles were protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind, the Exosol should have been around him. So why are they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them too! There's only 3 there though. I suppose I got so caught up thinking about Kokichi I ignored Monokuma. Did you read our mind? Jin, listen up, take heed I say! Monokuma, it's just I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. Huh? You're actually all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store. But you didn't need to sneak around because the Exosols wouldn't have attacked you. What are you saying? You didn't have to sneak. Because everybody's going around adult movies, so in a way everybody's going there. It's the same. Wait, not about that. I mean about the Exiles all attacking us. Oh, at the time, the Exos were on autopilot and the directors will only observe me. Their rooms more limited now than the Monocops aren't around to pilot them. Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the Exosouls were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma. Why are you telling me all of this? It's supposed to the person controlling you at a disadvantage. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about this. Even if it puts somebody at a disadvantage, the clutch trial must always be fair. The person sharing the info with me didn't seem interested in sharing with you guys. So you share it instead, that way it'll be fair to all the participants. So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share the information though? That's all I can tell you. By the way, any movies are so old school, it's more thrilling to illegally download them, but you wouldn't steal a car now, would you, Shuichi? It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex. The things this series has made me say on camera. The information about the Exosouls could be a clue to solving the case. I should remember this. Okay. So was it protecting or were they like trapping him? And then, what exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the Exosouls are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control, but why are they focusing on Monokuma? I don't know. Was there anything left in the middle? Anything like around here? No, not that I can see. Huh. Okay, let's head a little bit further back, because Marky's not here anymore, which is, you know, spooky. I've investigated thoroughly inside, I should check outside the hangar now. Okay, so, wait, what? I should check around the hangar now. Okay, so you're basically saying, you ain't leaving, go back to the hangar, you've basically found a few things. Weird investigating with full control of where I can move, I'll admit. Doesn't feel right, but I like the fact they at least let me do it, so. Let's go in. The hangar shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, an loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. Oh, it's not exactly bomb, though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. The invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to sell for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, these were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Marky, but what of the other 2? Ooh. Ooh. There's a sensor alarm here. Oop. Okay, I thought that was... how do we go in? Do I need to speak to you again? First, the Exosoul sitting in the hangar last night. So Himiko heading towards the hangar. It's going to be the same dialogue as before. Black bag, yada yada yada, and you'll talk about your allergies, right? Yeah, okay. Should probably inspect this though before we're done. This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it doesn't really work anymore. What are these marks here? It looks like it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Wait, how are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You'd have to turn off the alarm before you even got close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? I see, and maybe that's where we gotta go. That's all I was concerned about within the hangar, but I don't have enough clues, there has to be more. Other places that might yield some clues are Marky's lab and my lab. Crossed by the bathroom and the poison bottle. I need to investigate those labs. And I should investigate those Exosouls that might be related to the case as well. Okay, well I've investigated the Exosouls, haven't I? I mean, I guess we can go and see if maybe it generates some new dialogue now, but we'll give it a try. You never know. What exactly did I witness here? Were they focusing on Monokuma? Same here. Nah. So I think the electro hammer was what we needed. If it lets us out, I know I'm done here. Because thankfully Danganronpa lets you know exactly when you're done. Okay, so yeah, so we can go, we can look in my lab, Marky's lab, and then I assume we're probably going to finish back up again at the hangar. So, I'm going to try and formulate a theory, because now it's been a little bit. And the truth is, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I don't know what's going on. Because it seems like one of them got fatally wounded and then killed the other in the thing. So possibly Himiko, Marky, somebody from outside tried to like kill... I'm assuming maybe it was like an assassination on Kokichi gone wrong. They killed Kaito, and then to save their life, Kokichi puts Kaito in the press? Which I'm not sure is 100, but that's the only thing I can track. Like, why the else is there crossbows and poison arrows? Like, Kokichi's got exosols, he shouldn't have been doing all that just to get Kaito in the press, so... I guess we'll figure it out. But, alright, everyone's here. Hope you're all ready. Those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons used against Monokuma. It's because Kaito had them. Okay, so what can we inspect? Obviously these bags, good starting point. As I suspected, there were only 2 black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. They're the cases for the crossbows, and they're still inside but just disassembled. It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're dismantled. But there were 2. When I was here with Kaito before, there were 3 of them. Yes, we know one of them was in the bathroom, Shuichi. I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him then, yeah. In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here, which means someone must have brought it from the hangar to here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you. So, wait, no, oh, what the fuck? The twists! There's so many firearms. America! Look at all these guns, even if they're all airsoft guns. It is a remarkable sight. And then what else we got? Nothing over on this side. And then just a wall of weapons, right? Okay, it's all the same shelf, so it should examine all at once, I hope. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? This is the 3rd time we've seen this flashback so far. They're getting their mileage out of it. It's because Kaito had them. Okay, so that can't be everything, right? Can it? Narrator, it was in fact everything. Would you like to leave? I think I have to, yeah. I mean, it was quick, but... Then what is there to inspect in my lab? Because... I wouldn't think that there was... Like, oh no, we know the poison came from here, but... I guess the question then becomes who knew about the poison, so... Doesn't make Maki look the best, I'll admit. The bottle of poison in the hangar. I gotta confirm that it came from here. Well, there's our shelf. Let's go have a look. There's several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. Huh? It's a little less wicked inside this bottle than the others. The label says Strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a small amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. So they put it in like a different bottle then? Giving like kind of case 1-4 thing. Oh, hello. There are a bunch of bottles on top of my desk. Did somebody take them out? These bottles say antidotes. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know these were here. According to labels, each bottle is only 1 dose, and each one only works on a specific poison. I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poisons, so that must be true for antidotes. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. Oh no! Am I hearing that, like, they try to kill Kokichi with some sort of confrontation using the window. Kaito assembles the crossbow, maybe passes it through. After Himiko delivers it, Maki's outside with the crossbow. And then she tries to kill Kokichi with poison on the arrows, but shoots Kaito. So then she has to run back and try and get an antidote. And the reason I'm saying Maki is because, I'm sorry, do we think Kibo's gonna kill somebody? No. Do we think Himiko's capable? No. And do we think Tsumugi was gonna turn up at all? No. So... So none of these are antidotes for Strike 9, they're all for different poisons. What could that mean? I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest that Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest that Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma's still moving around and the killing game clearly hasn't ended. And Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be... See, we say that there's no antidote for Strike 9, but that could just be that they got all the ones out and then took it with them. So let's investigate some more. We should go back to the hangar. Let's check again. Agreed. Agreed. So let's go. Where are we? Hangar? No, oh. Something doesn't seem right. Why can I not teleport anywhere? I don't like this. Are we gonna get jumped as we leave? Because that feels like it. No? Uh-huh. What a weird thing to suddenly go and disable. I mean, sure, I guess. You do you, thumbs up, but let's go, let's go. Cha-cha to the left, cha-cha forward, cha-cha right, forward, cha-cha right again, and then all the way straight on. Whee! I'm actually walk forward, spin around. Kibo's not here anymore, so there's no reason to stay outside. I'm back into the hangar. Back into the hangar. So. Can you come with me? Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. What? He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? I don't know. If Kaito truly is dead, that just means that it's me and Kibo who are the only guys left. I'm so sad. Our bros! Oh!
Hey,
Kibo, what are you looking at? Take a look at this. These are Kokichi's clothes? It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's. Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place? It was very brave of me, and thanks to that I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
okay.
Yeah. Clogging the toilet hurt, but this isn't the time to hesitate. So if there's no holes in these clothes, then I'm confident it's Kaito who's dead. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone might have tried to flush them. Reason being, I imagine he was probably shot off his clothes, right? Who would do that?
What's the matter?
Please investigate. Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue. Alright. I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? Well, there goes my theory. So, like, I don't understand. Did Kokichi get a hold of the crossbow? Or was Kaido just a bit of a bad shot? Or Maki or Himeka? I what? I don't what? There's a small hole in the back. And another small hole in the sleeve. It's about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case, 3 holes total, 3 arrows. There's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kibo. Thank you. This is a very important clue. Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours. Your hands aren't clean either, though. Kokichi's clothes have been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. But if Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where'd Kaido go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going even though its mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy. You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink. Do robots wash their hands? And left the bathroom. I mean, I'm glad he does. We style a hygienic king. I'm sure he uses the most lovely moisturizer and soap known to man. I love making things up. Okay, so what do I do now? Like, there's still some things I should investigate here. Like, what, Kibo?
All right.
Now that we're out of the bathroom, I think we can get a lot more thinking done. Right. Don't write him, Shuichi. He's correct. Sleeve sticking out of the press, it's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. It looks like it's the left sleeve sticking out of the press. But only the sleeve is sticking out, no part of the victim is visible. Where the crush completely, only the sleeve remains, and looking closely, it's got a single small hole in it. Small hole in the sleeve. The gnome has how many times I investigate, that's all I know. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. There's 3 holes total, but oh, hello, Maki! Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito's dead? Can I bother you, please? Nope. Okay, guess we'll ask everybody else what's going on then, because I feel we're getting near to the end. It's almost like the Clash trial to start right. Was nobody able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone. I wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? No, he can't still be in the hangar. Or under there. Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi? Huh? I mean, your face says you want to think that. I think that's just plain impossible, though. Kokichi's been manipulating Ozo from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything. I know, you're probably right. Smoogie has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi has died, but I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Oh, I don't want to do this.
That's true.
It's about that time. I don't. I don't like the feeling this is giving me, because this is a heinous investigation. What do you mean it only went on for 30 minutes? Because you know the trial's going to be diabolically long. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Oh.
I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
So whoever's missing has to show up then. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaito, whoever is alive, will be there. At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Unless they're both dead. I don't know which way to swing, because I've got a lot of conflicting thoughts. But if the other one is made to turn up, then, like, that kind of just solves the case, doesn't it? They clearly have to have killed each other. If the hydraulic press is what finished one of them off, unless one of them got poisoned through the window by either Maki or Himiko, which would be heinous if Himiko was the blackened, but I feel as though, you know what I mean? Like, maybe... Like, there's a lot of different ways it can go. I can see them killing... Actually, I had to try to quote... I completely mistook where it was. But I can see it going either way, so I can see it being... Kokichi gets poisoned by somebody else, but Kaito wants to die in their place so they can live, and vice versa. I can see Kaito getting poisoned, and Kokichi's like, no, you're fucking up my plan, Kaito getting the press. Like, I see that going either way. Alternatively, if it is just even not complicating it, which it was just a showdown between the two of them, hard to explain the two holes. I feel as though Himiko's involved some way, Maki too, I think. But even if, like, we lay off it was just a one-on-one, then if the other one shows up, surely that's just open and done the moment they appear? Like, I don't know. I feel this is going to be a very, very, very weird case. It feels like one where the mastermind would come into play, but nah, we're still a chapter early for that. But I'm going to wrap this one up for now. I might come back and record the trial later tonight, we'll see. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, then feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it does help a bunch. Let's make you doing to see more of this and all that good stuff. And yes, I guess we'll find out next time if my predictions are right. I don't really have a prediction. Yeah, I'm actually very nervous going into this because I'm expecting curveball after curveball, but it's fun. But then it is going to be us done for now. So until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.